Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hi.
Hi? Alright. Is this correct? This is correct. Okay, guys, let's get into this game. I hope this is the right hockey. It is! I'm so good at this game!
Mind blown.
Mind fucking blown. Alright, guys, in the bottom left-hand corner, playing for Root Gaming, it is Pillow, also known as Root puCK. Oh,
Holy shit.
holy shit. This one is for Scarlett. Thank you. That money is not going to Scarlett. I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And in the top right-hand corner, playing for Team Splice, it is Solar,
Our Korean.
our Korean. Are you excited? I'm quite excited. I've forgotten how to observe and shit, so we'll have to get back into the groove of doing things in the least professional tournament ever.
Oh.
This is interesting. I
Look at
like
this. This is exactly your style, isn't it?
Yes, I like this a lot.
So I hatch first on the goal for Solar.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit harder to defend this against the first two adepts, but afterwards, obviously his economy will just skyrocket, so...
Right. I personally like this build. Like, I feel like if they go for that double gate adept pressure or something, that could be really annoying. But if it's just gateway chronoing the adept and then chronoing a second adept, I don't actually think you can really do much pressure, much damage, as long as you have your lings at each base. Your queens and some lings, your gold, and usually they won't shade up into your main.
Right. It's
So-
just very expensive because you need at least 4 Zerglings at each base, and then if he suicides the adepts with 4 Zerglings per base, he's still gonna get damage done.
Right. So I guess you kind of hope that. Well, I mean, like I think that the gold base does pay off in the short run, especially if you transfer drones. Like,
Yeah.
so we'll see how it goes. I think we'll probably see maybe one ling pair at each base, maybe 2 here, 1 ling pair here. We'll see what happens. I would be surprised if he makes 8 lings, 4 lings at each base.
Did puCK scout?
Don't think so. No. Well, he's scouting it now.
Okay.
He
so
should know for
knows, he
sure.
knows, he knows.
Yeah, that it's gold base. He's going straight to it now.
So I would like to see a second chrono boost on the second adept.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
And that's what he's
That's
doing.
what he's doing. Yeah,
Very nice.
I like that too. I think it's even if you're forcing the units, like that's already a pretty worthwhile chrono boost. You know.
Yeah.
You kind of have to build units to deal with these steps unless you want to lose drones.
That was actually just the first chrono boost. There was no second. Yeah, he's chrono boosting the natural instead. But he still might send both of the adepts over.
Yeah.
But in that case, if you don't chrono and still send out the second adept, then they're pretty much... You have to suicide them.
You
Otherwise
got
they
a
get
drone.
caught. But yeah, now we can't do anything with them anymore.
Well, yeah. And this adept's probably just gonna stay at home.
Yeah.
So. I mean, getting one drone and piecing out is not a bad thing though.
Yeah.
It's pretty much all you can really ask for, honestly. It's not like one adept will ever kill much. Oracle on the way. I think, yeah, this is pretty standard. 2 queens in the nat, 1 sport color in the main. So, yeah, it's pretty normal, really. There's nothing too crazy. It's just quite a few lings,
And very early double gas. Usually this means Archon drop.
for sure. Solar scouting the Stargate, just, you know, this is pretty normal stuff.
It's actually really important for Solar to see that there wasn't a second Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't even see the Phoenix, so he knows the follow-up is a bit quicker. He also scouts that there's super early double gas on the natural, so he knows exactly what's up. This is almost always going to be an Archon drop follow-up.
Right.
Also not transferring any drones to the natural because you can't have a spore there in time. Since the gold base doesn't kick in right away, the third base, which in this case is the natural, is a bit delayed, so you can't have a spore in time against the Oracle.
He's gonna get at least 1 drone here.
Yeah.
Kind of a nice pick off. I mean, there's not really much you can get done with the Oracle either.
Nice.
It
Got a larva.
might be able to cancel.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of a mistake, but not a big mistake.
Mm-hmm. A bit of a supply block too by Solar.
He's getting fast roaches to deal with the Archon drop, I guess.
Yeah.
How do you like a fast roach versus Archon drop?
I really like it. I think it's the easiest to defend while still making a lot of drones. I mean, the other ways of defending it is just a lot of queens and +1 melee, or just quick hydras, and I think the roaches is
A lot
the
of
most
queens and
versatile.
+1 lings is better to go into hydras, I feel, than roaches first and then going into hydras.
It depends on your style. If you want to play,
Well, if you want to go
Link behind
Banes, yeah, then you want the upgrades. So,
but I don't think he wants that. So
no, for sure he does not. I'm wondering what his follow-up will be after Roaches.
probably just Roach Hydra.
With no upgrade?
No, you get it a bit later. Like he's playing it very safe.
Do you think this? What do you think? Oh, Hydra. Okay.
I think he's gonna go for a timing with the Roaches and Hydras probably.
Yeah. Where's our Archons?
Warps him very close to the Zerg space. This is sometimes a bit risky, especially if the Oracle isn't there, because the Zerglings can deny that for quite some time, the Archons Morphin.
For sure. Or you can even get like a lot of damage done on the hull of the Archons.
Yeah.
Like if you can see it really quickly, you can actually limit their ability to harass you with them. It's kind of risky to do this, but it can pay off a little bit too. Like the faster warping, like you probably wouldn't have done nearly as much damage if you warped them in somewhere safer.
But I mean, he didn't do any damage either way because Sorry, super good defense with the Roaches.
Yeah, I mean like this is like the perfect counter to Archon drop at least.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which he knew was coming the entire time with his scout.
Going for range +1 and Hydras. So we do see that Roach Hydra composition.
I'm not actually that well versed in Roach Hydra. I like Hydra Link Bane a lot more in general. 'Cause I feel like I can never counterattack when I'm going Roach Hydra. Like I have to commit so heavily if I want to actually do counterattack or something.
You
But if
can,
it's
you
like
can also play high economy Roach Hydra.
Yeah, I mean this is high economy Roach Hydra, right?
No, this is a timing.
Oh, you think he's gonna all in off?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay, yeah. 8 Hydras.
Oh, a lot of drones aren't mining at the gold base.
Oh, Stasis Ward?
There was
That
a
had to have
stasis
been a
ward.
Stasis Ward.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry I missed that. It's kind of hard to see because of the glare, which is something we'll have to fix for the next one too. Yeah, here's the Oracle. Might go for another Stasis Ward.
What's up, Sasha?
I want higher game sound compared to your others.
1 sec.
And sound maybe like a little bit of in-game music, just talk on low.
In-game music?
Maybe. Or try it.
Okay, well I can't turn on game music right now. But the sound should be a little bit better, a little bit more balanced maybe. I can turn it up a bit more.
You can just make it a bit more quiet in game, no?
Quiet in-game?
Yeah, I think the game sounds low.
I thought they said game sounds are too low.
Ah, okay.
I don't know.
Anyways, there's the attack.
Yeah. This is the timing attack that Solar's trying to hit here.
Yep.
Seems pretty strong so far.
Five gas, +1 is done, range is done. You don't need Hydra speed with this. And the Zealots are just sacrificing
Yeah,
themselves.
using the Roaches just to tank for the Hydras, and then, Hydra range to kind of do the DPS behind the Roaches. This is a really strong timing attack. Ooh, nice storm. Doesn't really do too much though, honestly.
No, this is not possible anymore.
Yeah, only 2 immortals here.
It's such a high position once Zerg gets in between the
GG.
natural and the third base. So Protoss kind of needs to hold that.
Yeah.
And unless they have like a lot of shoot batteries at the natural, and then just try to buy as much time as possible. So that's a 2 ways. Either you try to crash it right away, or you try to buy as much time as possible.